Hey, so how's it going, Cancerians? Welcome to my channel. My name is Firestorm Shan, and I am here to do your December reading. I hope all is well, Cancer. I hope that you are having a beautiful holiday season so far, and it just keeps getting better and better. Let's go ahead and get you some messages. Okay, Cancer, this is going to be for all placements. This is a general reading. It's not personal. We will do our best to pull in the most strongest collective energy of the Cancerians. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, I apologize. I suggest you reach out for a personal reading. That way I can focus all of the attention on you, all by yourself. Okay? So, let's go ahead and get this popping. What's going on for Cancer in December? It's the last month of the year already. I can't believe it. We do have a full moon in Gemini coming up in a couple of days, December the 4th. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. One more shuffle for Cancerians, and let's go. Seek. December is going to be a month of you doing some soul searching and seeking for some stability. The answers you find that you seek are wanting to find you, but I believe they're going to be found in nature. A little meditation practice there, as you can see in the image, is being suggested. Number 9 is a symbol of numerology. It means time to wrap up a cycle here. It's time to wrap up a cycle. News is on its way. As you are in this place of being grounded and meditating, you know, the birds will be messengers to you. Either literally or physically. You could see like a bluebird. Some of you guys could be feeling alone. You need to ask yourself why you feel that way. What's going on? Cancer, what do they need to seek? What do they need to seek in dreams come true? You are in the hands of the universe. You are a celestial divine being. Another number 9. Some of you guys or gals are seeking your destiny, where you fit in, where's your place in this cosmic world. You're safe in the hands of the universe, is what they're saying here. As you open your hands in submission, you are being received in the cosmic hands of the universe. You will be manifesting your dreams to come true. Love that. And can we get one more bonus card for the Cancerians, please? We love this. Challenging times. Number 5. That's a pentacle. So that has to do with earthly matters, or it could be a shield. Looks more like a shield now that I think about it. Shielding yourself off from others during difficult times. Seeking answers from the divine is what's being called for in December, because there are some challenging times. Change comes through challenges. In numerology, a 5 means change through challenges, like I said. while you're going through these challenging times, you're actually bringing in a dream come true if you'll seek. You know, it's kind of like when you're in labor. Think about it as a woman is giving labor pains and she's birthing that baby through that canal. Challenging times. But that baby could have been a dream come true. So whatever you're trying to manifest has to go through pressure points. It has to go through darkness before it can go through light. That's why they're saying the meditation, the seeking is important. The getting grounded, listening to the birds. Well, you know, I use Shannon. It's cold where I live. You know, I can't just take my shoes off in the freezing cold. You know, I just can't do that. Okay. What if you could pour a hot bath, and get in the element of water, which Earth is just a container for water. You could do that, and you could put on some meditation music that sounds like jungle. I don't know. Birds that are, yeah, meditation music with birds. There's a lot of really cool ones out there on YouTube. If you'll just Google like meditation songs including birds, and it'll give you a bunch of options. So it's not that hard. Okay. So seeking that dream to come true. Oh boy, but these challenging times could be a test in the faith, I would think. You know, that's why it's important you stay out of your emotions, being that you're a water sign, you know, you can get a little emotional, a little excitable. It's good. It's good. Cancer, you are the cardinal sign of the water signs, the very first one. So there's a large body of Cancers here who are empaths. You are sensitives. You are intuitives. You're very caring. Let's go ahead and get your tarot spread out here. See what's going on. We have the Empress. Divine Feminine. Mothers. Women in charge. It's all 4 queens in one. That's a dream come true in itself. Right? Are you dealing with a mother figure or a father figure or something like that? Somebody in authority? Divine Feminine. 8 of Pentacles. This could have something to do with your work, your career. A lot of money. Working on building for that dream to come true. So that's what's helping you. Is that your assets here are assisting you along. Whatever you do for work is good. This is what it's showing me. It's giving you the stability that you want. This could be the dream come true that you're looking for, that career job. You know? Something like that. I'm hearing work from home. In your foundation, we have more cards about money. Money is important for Cancer right now. Stability. That's slow moving energy, but it's the hardest working night. Might take a long time to get there, but we'll get there when we can. We got our eye on the prize. We're looking at what we want. We're going to work hard for it, and we're going to get it. Now, it's a knight. That's a younger person. That's someone that's not quite an empress or an emperor. That's someone working towards that. They're being studious, being, you know, prioritizing the right things in life, being confident, and someone that people can depend on. In your thoughts, and yes, I see this, we'll talk about it in a minute. In your thoughts, we have the Page of Pentacles. This could be children, because we have mother and child here. Teenagers, young adults. We could be dealing with family dynamic here, potentially. But right now, it's mostly showing me that you're going to learn something new. Wrapping up lessons learned, challenges. Okay, that could be the challenging time. Like, oh, I'm going to have to learn how to be more patient. I'm going to have to learn that I can't control everything. I'm going to have to learn that this is going to take a lot more work than I thought. And yeah, so it's a learner's mind, but it's also a gift that you can give yourself. To work towards this dream come true, because dreams don't come true on their own just because you seek. There is going to be, remember I said I thought that challenging times was a coin, and I was like, no, wait, that's a shield. But yeah, it's kind of looking like a coin again to me. Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, Cancer. Yeah, death. Okay, so some of you guys are angry. This is that challenging time. We have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords. That's probably why they're saying we need to get grounded, because we're going to be going through some kind of ultimate betrayal, and it's really going to hurt. Don't love it. Full moon in Gemini brings a lot of things out that we need to release concerning siblings, community, or communication. Yeah. But I do see you being angry about it coming in the future. You're not going to love it. You're going to be pretty pissed off about this results. But the thing is this is what it's setting you up for. You're being set up to put an ending to this thing finally, this challenge. It's time to move on, get control over the reins. You're pulling your own energy. To you, this is over already. Ten of Swords, Death card, Three of Swords, Death card. It's over. You're moving on. And that's how your dreams are going to come true. Might need a lawyer. Gonna have to fight. Gonna have to fight. Gonna have to fight, y'all. What happened in the recent past? You were given an option, two choices. You can go this way or you can go that way. And I don't think you liked either one of them. So you're seeking for advice. You're seeking for help. There's two birds there. Tell me what to do. Tell me what to say. Tell me what to go. But the choice has always got to be yours. And if you choose not to choose, a choice will be made for you. So a choice is still a choice. You're going to feel a little defensive or feel like you need to defend yourself. I feel like there's a lot of secrets and a lot of deception around you. That's, Let me just stop and ask, because you're working hard towards your goals and your dreams. You're learning your lessons, and then in comes this betrayal. Why? And it's supposed to put you on a new course to get you towards this dream. So apparently the dream wasn't happening because something was off. So what was off? What is this Ten of Swords about? What was off? Wow. Page of Swords. Gossip. Spying. What is the Page of Swords? The Emperor and the Temperance. Ooh. For some of you, this is the loss of a job. Your boss has been watching you. If it's not a boss, it's somebody in authority, an emperor, someone that has power. You've been watched. They've been patient with you. They've been protecting you. They've been praying for you. Michael the Archangel here. I think they've pulled a lot of strings for you to try to help you. Sagittarius energy. But there's the but. Why am I getting the rebuttal? But the Hierophant. But spiritual laws. Spiritual laws. This has to do with being by the book, respecting other people's traditions, values. This is Taurus energy. Has to do with your stability. You've got to learn how to become stable on your own. So you are kind of being kicked out of the nest and pushed into a place of commitment. You're being asked to level up and make a stronger commitment. Financially, to support your family, values, family values and traditions that should go on. And marriage is indicated here. This is a marriage. But it's a very spiritual belief system here. That's why we've got to bring in temperance. It's almost like, what if you were going through a divorce and you were raised that divorce is a sin, therefore you don't ever get divorced, you stay in abusive relationships. Let's think about it like that. So the traditions of men can make the word of God of no effect in a way. With that sense, it's like, that is manipulation. It kind of gets under my skin, Cancer. It is an ultimate betrayal, in my opinion, is to require someone because of Shahara law or religious institution belief systems to bind people to contracts that they didn't sign up for. They are just mimics of what this life is truly supposed to be. They are using you for their own benefits. This is challenging. I'm feeling very challenged right now. I'm losing connection. What is the final advice here for Cancer? I mean, we've said a lot here. We're trying to make their dreams come true, and they're just going to come through a challenging time, and I'm trying to get all around it and make it sound like it's going to be easy and pretty, and it's not going to be as bad as it is, but it sounds to me like it's going to hurt. There you are, King of Cups. Talk to me, Cancer. What's going on, King of Cups? Two of Cups and Two of Pentacles. Ooh, are you juggling multiple relationships? Ooh, somebody here is. Juggling soulmates. Uh-oh. I'll just show you. There you are. This is a masculine Cancerian who is juggling. Juggling, juggling, juggling. Two women. Can't make this up. Dreams come true. Challenging times. You know, some of you guys can't wait to get divorced. That's just what I heard. I don't think you want to. I think it affects you very deeply and very emotionally. I am not connecting with this reading anymore. Let me just close it out with some lighted pathway. See, I feel the confusion. I feel this because I guess I have Venus. I have Venus in Cancer. So I'm kind of going, oh boy, what's coming in? I mean, I do have thoughts if I wanted to really think about it that way. Like in my own personal life, I've been wanting to make some career changes, working towards retirement. You know what I mean? And it feels like when you work for yourself, the more challenging the times get, the more easier it is to let go and look for that dream come true of retirement. Some of us have to be kind of pushed out of the way. You know, Cancer energy is controlling. It's dun 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 dun. You know, you got the reins on the horse and you're driving the bus. So, and you're a very good driver. Very successful at everything you put your hand to. Oh yeah. But damn, something bad's gotta happen. Something bad. Oh, I'm hearing a song. Whoa, something bad. Whoa, something bad. Something bad about to happen now. Is that Maria Lambert country song or something like that? Something like that, you guys. I am a singer and I channel songs. I'm surprised I haven't channeled more for you. I apologize. They're saying be careful of obsessive thoughts. Okay. Yes, I can understand that completely. My goodness. Be careful of obsessive thoughts. Thank you, Spirit. What else do you send us on our way with some peace and love and light and guidance and hope and, you know, so it doesn't hurt so bad? They need help. Are you helping someone or do you need help? You can almost kind of start enabling people when you think that, oh, they need help. Oh, they need help. No, you got to kick them out of the nest sometimes. It's kind of like that 40-year-old virgin that doesn't want to leave mother's basement. It's kind of like that. Next year. Ooh, something next year is important. Well, come on, you guys. This is the last month out of the year, and so next year could be any time from January to December. I don't know. We'll see if we can get any more information. Well, what's going on? Selfish. Okay. Somebody here feels you're being selfish or vice versa. Could be talking to a cross-watcher. You might need to be selfish in order to bring in this change, this dream come true. How might that look healthy? What is a healthy way to look selfish? Selfish. Establishing healthy boundaries can come off looking selfish to other people who need you and they need help. So just be ready for it. There will be accusations, but it's okay. You know your intentions. Tough love, baby. Tough love. We've all had to go through that. Anything else? There is a strong connection coming in, or you have a strong connection with this whoever you're dealing with. That would make it a little more challenging, especially if it's like a marriage or a partnership or business. Anything that you've had financial exchanges or intimate exchanges is definitely something, you know. Okay, we have within 6 months, so your timeline is between January and July of 2026. And what might happen in between that time period next year, between January? A surprise. Ooh. The conflict will be resolved. Conflict resolved. Very, very well. A decision is needed. You'll make a decision to resolve a conflict. You're going to mitigate distractions. So you're going to have to remove distractions. Okay, but once you choose yourself and do the right thing, you know, follow your conscience, follow your heart. You got to consider what kind of karma you're leaving behind, and you know how that, you know, our choices affect us. So I'm kind of nosy. I want to look at one more thing. I'm going to give you a little extra here. Hang on. Can you, for those Cancerians who are wanting to know a little more about this surprise, let's see if we can peek for you. Maybe give us a zodiac sign or some kind of symbol, a message about the surprise that's coming in. It's going to be a surprise reconciliation, it looks like. But let's see, for those who need it, any additional clues that you could leave them behind, and that would be great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit. I feel the Holy Spirit, it lives in everything, good and bad. God uses evil for good. So I just like to wrap you all up in one nutshell, call you all the Holy Spirit. We got angel protection. 2 weeks from now, a hit and run, an emotional outburst. Okay, and a change of living situation. Okay. Okay, so the challenge that's coming in could have to do with a change in a living situation. Some of you guys could have a stalker too, by the way. Maybe it's an ex. Ugh. They're a very skilled player. Ugh. 2 weeks from now, which is going to be, December the 17th. Let's get right around Christmas, so people could be feeling emotional. You could have an obsessive ex with an emotional outburst. They'll just come in, pop in, and then run. It says hit and run. Probably because something's happened with their change and their living conditions. They might not have any place to go. Maybe wondering if you'll help them out. I don't know. Are you going to? All right. Next year, things are going to close up here. You're going to get what you need, what you're looking for. What might that look like? That dream come true. Surprise. What's the surprise? The conflict's resolved. Tell me what that might look like next year. You're getting a wish granted. Wish granted. Okay, so whatever you wish for, you're going to get it. What else? Ooh. All right. You could be dealing with a Leo. If you are, that cycle is wrapped up with a 9. Okay? So conflict resolved with a Leo. Okay? They might need help. Decision is needed. But that cycle is going to be over next year between the conflict resolved. What was the conflict over? A Sagittarius. Over money. Remember somebody we had selfish here? Of a Sagittarius. Losing money. And they will never change ever. So, conflict resolved. You're wrapping up that cycle. The Leo and the Saggy. This is for Cancer, so you could have those in your chart, or those could be the people you're dealing with. Looks like there's money issues. What's the wish granted? You're wrapping up the cycle. Yay! It must have been something's going on for a long time. time out, or the letter T could be important. A phone call that changes everything. They might want to get together. Oh, there's the 9 again. Join us. And then there's 999 again, you guys. And there you are, Cancer. I believe you might be having a spiritual awakening, or someone around you. I believe you might be helping mitigate, that's what this here is, mitigate distractions between this Leo and the Sagittarius. Yeah, because there you are. Looks like a get-together is indicated, and there's 2 9s, so there's a decision that's needed, and it needs to be the agreement. Yes, like, this is over, we're parting ways, you know, it's money down the drain, whatever it is, the business deal went off, there was a financial loss, there's some kind of loss. It's money down the drain. So it's nice to feel like if you've had some kind of heaviness on you, that it's getting resolved next year. At least you have, like, if you've been wondering when or why, well, December looks like there's going to be a pop-off, and then in between January and July of next year, sometime in between there, depending on how quickly you get along with each other and mitigate distractions, somebody will be moving, will be a good sign, to let you know that this is finally over. This is finally over. Okay. All right, folks. If it's not a Leo or a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, they're saying that you need to be bold and courageous and have strength, resist temptation, and you need to have a new philosophy, be willing to travel, be an adventurer, be the warrior, and embrace your passion and your fire with those fire signs and energies, okay? Okay, just to say, just be fair. Okay, excuse me, I'm losing my voice. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up our reading. Cancer, thank you for joining me. I hope this has been fun, helpful, or whatever you wanted it to be. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information is in the description box below. And remember, these are general messages, so if you need something more personal, we need to talk privately, okay? Not for the whole world to see. All right. My loves, thank you for being here. Hasta la vista. See you later, alligator. Namaste and goodbye.